Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. So, yeah, remember when I said I didn't think the next patch would be the main story? Well, it looks like it is. Version 3.0 is the next main story. And look what we have here, the good old menu again. Return to the future indeed. It's been a while since we've seen this. I think since 1.9 ended. Huh. Wow, that is something else. Since I forgot to change Anjunala from here, we're gonna have a little bit of a greeting from her. But other than that, let's go on ahead and see what's going on. I don't know much what's going on. I just saw the trailers and stuff. So let's go.
Oh, dear stranger, journeying to a pub, and how many days must pass till I see you again.
Come on, game.
Well, don't you look like you've just had an
Okay.
adventure? Rough night? Or did you just have a little too much fun? Wait, you didn't have a party without me, did you?
Nah, of course we didn't. Anyways, thanks to Wax's latest just mentioned, Pickle's translation device cannot fully understand a social situation. For example, the user is making friendly but meaningless sounds. Oh boy, something's definitely going on a bit odd with the game right now. There we go. Damn, that was weird. Alright, so... And we get the epiphany things. And the card this time is Samawise, the moon. Makes sense, really. After the 10th storm, time itself has become disrupted in many places, making some effective methods of comprehensive monitoring and information gathering essential. Thanks to the tech support provided by Laplace, St. Pablo Foundation has been able to set up a war room for Team Timekeeper inside the suitcase. This unique place helps track not only what goes on in the battlefield, but also what the Arcanists are up to. Let's take a look at that for now. The tactical telegram refreshes the construction process missions with every version update. Complete these missions to acquire secret scrolls. Collect more scrolls to earn more rewards. Let me see, what? Oh, this is cool! In each version update, Tactical Telegram provides one piece of acid cipher paper. Secret scrolls can decrypt hidden messages in these peculiar papers. Tap here to search. Okay. And this one is like Miss Juvis' Euphoria key, from what I understand. And we get the this thing. Alright. Complete 15 stages in the story, 30 in the story, cellular activity, complete chapters, voyages of volatility, 12 stars total in Limbo, 4-star rating in Lunacid. Right, that's interesting. I'm curious what this one is. Oh, it's the main story. Okay. Oh, hello, Miss Radio. The paint job? No, I'm just blending in with the vibe here. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
Well, don't you look like you've just had an adventure?
We have the
Nice.
version rewards here. And before we start any of that, we also have the wilderness, I guess. It's always nice to say hello to everyone.
Fantastico.
Alright, so.
This is only a gentle sprinkle compared to Sao Paulo in the summer.
You got something else here?
The water would get so...
This is a cool transition, I will say. I really do like it. Have multiple claim resources in the wilderness. Okay. Nice. Buddy. Oh, come on. Really? I can't be that bad with aiming. Alright, at level 8 we get that. And what is this? This looks different. Oh, materials to max out Ruby's the third for Euphoria. That's interesting. That's cool to know. We get this one at level 28. Oh, with a bit of a... Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be useful. What else do we have? Alright. Yeah, it's basically useful, very useful resources. Western Front has fallen for now. The gargoyle and gunkeeper? Something keeper. We'll see you later. I think I will read that one after we get everything, really.
Oh, you must be quite the singer yourself, right?
We can take a look at the Roar jukebox. It's just summer wine skin. It looks very pretty, I will say. But then again, all skins in this game look very stunning and pretty. It's very hard to find the skin that doesn't look good. Anyways, we can take a look what's the... not the warehouse, the bank. We got the Miracle Mart. There we go. Oh, we have her skins back. We got a few of these things. Last Embers. And rewards revisited. We got... Wait, I didn't get this one? That's weird. I was pretty sure I got this one. Maybe it's by the time I wasn't doing the Utu. I think that was it.
Alright! Ready to welcome me!
He's there now. And we got this too. Let's get that one. And we got the tickets for free. Might as well get them, right? Now that's that. I might get this thing after we roll.
Good morning, Master. I do hope you enjoyed
her.
your drinks last night.
Let's go ahead and see if we can get anything. Because she is a really cool looking character. Nope, it's just a 5-star guaranteed. I wonder who we're gonna get. Horrorpedia is not even a rate-up character. Wonderful. Let's see. 800 now, but we do have enough to... I do really want her, so let's pull out all the stops. We almost get 10 from this, so let's go do that. We are gonna do a main story mission, so we do get a lot of oh. Well, hello. I forgot what her thing was, but I don't think it's... Oh, hello,
It's a pleasure
Hisabeth.
to meet you, Miss Burton. I'm certain we'll work well together.
You could have given me at least Miss Druva since I don't have her. Well, that's a shame. We'll pull again after we complete the main story. So for now, let's level up Hisabeth, I guess. Where is she? Where is Hisabeth? Hisabeth? I don't think I've leveled her up yet. Nah, that's way too far. Hisabeth, where are you? There you are. Right next to Ezio. Alright, that's that. Alright, so without anything else, let's go into the war room. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Oh. Yeah, let's see what the recap tab wants to say to us, right? For, this chapter.
Arcana isn't that. Which path do you think the Timekeeper will eventually take, Lieutenant?
Soon comes the Sufferer's enlightenment!
And return to the one and only home. Elysium.
We've also received intel indicating Manus Vindicta's presence in São Paulo. A writer for their teen magazine, said to be a blind woman named Irt.
She said the latest piece was sent from a veteran's residence in Sao Paulo. Mr. Carson? Could it be that the storm doesn't kill people? At least, not physically.
I trust in Vertin's decision.
Kill her.
Let go of her!
How dare you!
My family are not traitors.
Farewell, Hera.
You made the right choice. We couldn't halt Igor's escape.
It's been confirmed that the Dr. Doras he took is none other than Ms. Erd. On a separate note, Moth, our mole plant within Manus Vindictae, has sent us some new information.
I am willing to do anything for their return. Doris, was I mistaken? I've never seen two people so alike.
Its full name is the Panopticon of
There is
Kamala.
no truer home to literature
If things are playing
than a
out just
prison.
like my novel, then maybe Aleph is in fact still here. The Eye of Babylon. Are you the one controlling the Panopticon with the die? The one hiding Miss Doris's whereabouts?
Why do you resist receiving its answer?
Let's put a stop to this, Alice. What exactly did the Manus promise Dr. Doras?
A chance for her to remember her duty.
She was leaving. She was headed to Antarctica.
There you'll find Manus Vindicte's largest stronghold and the site of their ritual.
Like some kind of sacrifice.
That's why I need to get it to the Timekeeper. Should the worst happen, at least we can minimize the damage.
Who would ask a common moth its name? Maybe I'll see just a little bit more. Nautica! Come back! What have I forgotten? It seems you've already made up your mind. I have.
Hold them off while we report from the record. No, this can't be my calling.
Return us to the Blight Era, where Arcanus reign as masters of all. Return us to paradise!
Ah! Is this worth more than your life?
I believe it is. You seek the answer you must seek.
So even if in the end, the path I walk leads me nowhere, I will pursue the unknown, no matter where it takes me.
We did it!
It's the storm. The flood transformed into it.
The ritual has been halted, just as it was in 1999.
We shall cross again, Burton. In a world that is rightfully ours.
Alright, that was a nice little recap to our next story. Arc 3, I guess, or Season 3. The Roots of the Tale. With The Long Way. You know, we are gonna go into World War I. I did not recently, like last year or something, seen the original All's Quiet on the Western Front. If it's gonna be that in tone, and it's gonna be a hell of a depressing chapter, because oh boy, that movie was very depressing. I heard that the remake is very good. I've been meaning to see it, but I didn't really have the time. Maybe after this I'll see the remake of All's Quiet in the Western Front. Anyways, let's start off with A Long Way. What's this? Okay, clear the stage to unlock sandbox period. We get depleted ammunition for the usual stuff. Unilog, training camp, things like that. Alright, okay. More than usual. So, let's not waste any more time and let's begin. Goddammit, GOG is trying to update and it's blocking half my screen. There we go. Let's begin. After the flood. A new era bearing many marks of another time, caught in an endless spiral of war. So we have two new characters here. We have Constantine, Z, Vertin, and Sonetto. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that's a cool one. Chapter 11, After the Flood.
Everyone imagines their future. In most, they grow up, they make friends, get married, and hope to make their fathers and grandfathers proud. We enter this new era full of those same hopes for our future. We had no idea what lay in wait for us.
Oh boy.
We called it the triumphant opening to the greatest era in history. A rite of passage for every man to be. Join us in an adventure side by side, bound by courage and loyalty. Return home victorious, and let your legend be told for generations to come. That was the future we imagined. Now, those sweet and fitting lies have melted away. Barely more than children, we find ourselves bound, not for adventure, but for an open grave of mud and ruin. Those of us who were lucky, or unlucky, to survive this battlefield were forged into something new. Numb, cruel, corrupted. The earth became fire and mud, and all of us devils. What was it that we wanted from this war? To be remembered and celebrated as heroes? Or to forget and be forgotten? The answer may seem obvious, but the question itself lies at fault. Because death, meaningless death, came for thousands of us every day. And we knew. We soldiers never had a choice.
Yep, okay, it's definitely to be depressing. But that was a given the game. Holy hell. Well, are we...
What do you see?
Of course, yeah, we're doing sonambulism right now. Oh! Oh, we got to choose. An iceberg.
Anything else?
Yeah, I figured we need therapy after all that shit. A flood.
Is the era gone?
Oh, we got two options. No. Yes, I think no. As a matter of fact, then no. Let's put neutral.
Well then, what year is it now?
1920. Let's go for neutral.
Subconscious stable. No sign of invasive illusions. Cognition reality match rate normal. Our test subject awakens.
Yep, we're good. Thanks. No need to do the chapter 4 thing again.
Last question. What's this?
It's an elephant. Isn't this thing for what, colorblind people to see if they're colorblind or not? An animal.
An elephant.
There we go. Her questionnaire realizes she should have expected nothing less than a blunt answer.
Correct. A plain and simple answer like that is an excellent sign.
This test isn't like the others, from the artificial somnambulism we used to go through.
Yeah, it's different. Also, Verton doesn't have her hat.
It's a special examination we've prepared for all personnel involved in the Antarctic operation. It wasn't my idea, by the way.
Yeah, I figured. She powers down her equipment, the whirls and hums of electric current fading with a soft drone.
I would say, based on your recovery so far, you could have been discharged a week ago, but we had strict orders to complete our entire course of treatment outlined in the medical manual.
Yeah, I figured. No, you can't leave anything to chance after all that thing, Jesus.
Whatever it is that hides under the Antarctic, it didn't do any additional harm to your mental health. You're lucky, you know. Many others have suffered irreversible damage that will limit their day-to-day lives.
Yeah, Verton's just that, it's just her, I guess.
What about Nautica and Miss Stranger?
Miss Stranger is, Moth. Yeah, you know her.
I have no access to Miss Stranger's information. All I know is she's been sent to another department for treatment. As for Nautica, she's doing great.
Does she even fit in your, hospital rooms? Or where is she? Mesmer Jr. often offers her judgment in plain terms.
Where is she now? Does she have enough space to stretch?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Mr. Hoffman cleared out a lecture hall for her. I wouldn't call it a palace, but it's spacious enough to meet her needs.
Ah, that's nice of him.
Too bad, though. Now she's being cornered in there by every arcane biologist, ancient myth enthusiast, and crazy ritualist we have on staff.
Yeah, honestly, I would too if I was a arcane biologist. That is you know, I've seen a theory that Nautica's body is a fusion of those long gone of those creatures from the time that was erased, and that's a very interesting theory. It makes sense, right? Because she fuses with those things, right?
I guess they've decided she's an invaluable opportunity to learn more. You do have access to that hall if you really want to know how she's doing. Just go knock on her door. She's also been asking about you.
Verton doesn't really knock, she just barges in. The therapist averts her gaze and shifts away to end the conversation as she begins to tidy the ward. A soft knock at the door breaks the awkward tension.
Timekeeper?
Uh-oh.
Come on in, Sonetto.
A splash of orange from her hair is welcome break from the dull grey and white. Sonetto casts a polite glance towards her old classmate.
Hi, Mesmer. How's the timekeeper doing? She's good to go. Thank you. Just a minute.
Sonetto recalls today's agenda.
Timekeeper, Madam Z said the Storm investigation team is back. She's waiting for you in Madam Vice President's office.
Yep,
Let's head
go.
that way then.
Let's go meet Constantine again.
You two have fun. Take care.
I won't really call fun where we're going, but yep, sure. Mesmer sees her guests out, staying behind to warp up the final tasks. Foundation hallway. The aftershocks of the 10th storm still ripple through the Foundation. Though they've long grown used to changing times, the staff move through the geometric corridors, less like a well-oiled machine, more like a clogged artery.
There's so much tension in the air now.
Yeah, you saw the amount of damage the Arcana was doing. That was crazy.
I suppose because this storm was different from the ones we've seen before. I look forward to hearing what Madam Z has to say about it.
I don't intend to waste my time on this anymore.
Oh, hello. You have a detailed model. Foundation Commissioner, huh? A committee member strikes out in the office. His face completely distorted, in contrast to his neat uniform. Another man rushes behind him, doing his best to keep his pace in check.
Please, I thought we reached an agreement there and I.
Wait, did you? I think they changed his art style. He's a bit rougher. Is this drawing of him? Yeah, it's definitely. I think it's different. However, the ones he's chasing has already reached the fork and far end of the hall.
Naturally, I accept the committee's decision.
Irine, okay.
If you really think we don't have to prioritize the Manus, then be my guest. Our top priority is to restore peace and order to this era. You should know that. We're at war, Mr. Pacifist. One far more dangerous than you could possibly conceive.
It's World War I, all right.
Pacifist? What do you mean, pacifist?
Irine doesn't respond. He turns down the left path and disappears from view. The pacifist committee member gives up his chase and takes the other path.
The room they just came out of, is that...
It does appear so. The Vice President's office.
Well, that's just nice.
Let's go.
After you.
Yeah, sure. Alright, let's see what kind of bad news we have right now. The expected occupant is nowhere to be seen. Only your chief of staff awaits inside.
Very nearly perfect timing, Burton. Senator. I had heard that the rehab center cleared you for release. But it's all the more reassuring to see it for myself.
The sign of the fierce argument that took place lingering in the mess of the documents strewn over the table.
Madam Z, we saw Irina and Pedra at the door.
Irina, alright.
Let's not talk about them for now.
Understood. So, the Storm investigation team has returned?
Seems so.
Correct. Thanks to the field agent squad and our investigators, we've collected enough proof to verify your hypothesis. History has changed.
Yep.
The 10th storm has brought us to an entirely different 1920 than we knew. One with the war still raging that should have long been over.
Yep.
Do we understand why history has changed?
Probably Manus.
The Plus has two hypotheses. The first centers on the ritual held in the Antarctic. Despite being interrupted, its flood might have changed the storm's nature. Which has resulted in an even greater deviation from history as we knew it. Don't look so discouraged. That would be much better than the other theory.
Oh no, what's the other theory?
After her revival, Arcana may have obtained the power to use the storm to alter the course of history.
Those are not very good generally.
If that is the case, in all likelihood, that means this war
is likely a result of international manipulation by Arcana.
Yep.
Manus Vindictae is trying to bring more chaos to the world.
Just like they did in 1929. Yep, it's basically the modus operatus at this point. The solemn room welcomes its master.
It's been a long time since we last met in this room, Timekeeper.
It seems like nothing has changed.
Ooh.
But there's no time to dwell on that. I have some critical updates for you. This war may be close to its end. Though the fighting continues, we've begun engaging each side's leaders, and we believe a truce is possible.
Okay.
There will be a peace talk, and the committee has decided to act as its mediator. Peace is always the Foundation's top priority.
I'm guessing that's why those two were fighting, Irene and Petra.
After this situation is stabilized, we'll pool our resources and focus on the Manus.
I see. How's the progress so far?
The Chief of Staff answers on her behalf for this minor detail.
Our branch leaders have built lines of communication, and we have reached an agreement on some of the terms with their respective governments. Pedro will go to meet the commanders on behalf of the Foundation, with the aim to reach a lasting truce by the end of the month. If everything goes well, we may be able to restore peace before the new year.
Now it's the time to ask the question that has been lingering in her mind.
As we arrived, I heard Irenai call Pedra a pacifist. Does Irenai disagree with the Foundation's policy regarding the war?
It isn't a matter of the policy, but the means by which we achieve it, to be precise.
Okay, how do you achieve it?
How do you mean?
He and a few others believe all attempts to restore peace are bound to fail unless we destroy the Manus first.
Now, how are you gonna do that?
In short, he wants to do things the tough way.
Yeah, how the hell do you want to eliminate the Manus like that? It's kind of ridiculous. Especially now that they got a power boost, now that Arcana's back, it's gonna be very hard. Oh, let me see. Do we get a new character?
Ah, a visitor. How unexpected. There's nothing here now. Only the ashes of war. What is it you want from a place like this?
We do get another character. Alright, so each season we get a new one. That's pretty cool. We got Auntie here, I guess. We had Grandpa, Grandma, Uncle, and Auntie now.
Run along now. Back to your school books. Or a swing in a playground, perhaps. This is no place for a girl like you.
I don't know you.
Naturally. I am no celebrity. I'd prefer to keep it that way.
She has an interesting accent. It seems like a mix of French, German, and British. It's a very interesting mix.
Fame is of no interest to me. Just an opportunity for greater harassment. But the entire world is in ruins now. I have nowhere else to go. And it seems you're stuck here with me. You poor sap. You trekked to the end of the world. Fought a pointless war, and for what? A broken spinning wheel? Even that they took away from you. Along with the girl clinging to life by a thread. Before sending you off to the next battleground. I hope that rusty old thing holds some kind of secret. To saving the world or ending this war. Maybe then you can take on another career before you die. A watchmaker, perhaps.
I have reasons to continue to fight. The war will end one day.
I've nothing more to say. Would you kindly leave me alone for a while? I have no tea or snacks to offer. I can't even recall what they taste like. Go on. Savor the war. There'll be another after this.
Yeah, there will.
No need to worry about things going exactly as you'd like.
Yeah, she isn't wrong. There is gonna be another war after this one. Now, let me take a look. How many of these are there? 22. Yeah, that's roughly what I expected. Let's go see what this strategic sandbox is. Tap the time gauge on the mechanism to change its sandbox display period. The sandbox display all events occurring during the selected period. Tap the event to view its details. It's a timeline sector to browse between recorded story sections. Future updates will automatically achieve new timelines here. Oh, that's cool! Tap the button to switch the sandbox events to frontline movements. Frontline movements display characters' events in the sandbox. You can view each character's movement path. In period details, you can view the key events of that period and the main character involved. Alright. Milestones, encounters, observations, dispatches, frontline movements, and character points of view. Alright, this is cool. Alright, let's take a look at this before we continue on. Characters, Vertin, period details, October 11, 1920. The timekeeper and the team returned to the Antarctic are put through a special psychological test. During this procedure, the timekeeper learns the intense storm has led to the wrong version of 1920, where a war that what should have been ended is still going on. And this chronicle distortion causes a growing tension in the Foundation. The Doves push for a peaceful approach, while the Hawks argue for armed action. It results in tense deadlock between the two factions. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Doves do represent peace a little bit. Let's take a look at the this. Dispatch from St. Pablo Foundation. So far, we still haven't fully understood Manus Vindicta's activities in the Antarctic, nor the impact of the flood. Given the current situation, we require more detailed and complete reports from someone present during the event. The two rational ferrofluid. Oh, I can dispatch Ulrich or Buddy Fairchild. Alright, let's... No, it's just 5 seconds. Oops. Alright, let's send in the kids and the grown adults. 4, 3, 2, 1. Field reports, experiment reports, budget forms, overage slips, fuel bills. I've written so many reports and signed so many names, my name more times than I can count. I wish someone cared how I feel. But considering how important communication is, maybe there's really there are key things missing from my report. Once I submit this last one, I think I'll go sit in a different vessel for a while, just to reset and get back to the working mindset again. Got this one. What is this? After returning from Antarctica, the thunderstorm has brought Team Timekeeper into an entirely different 1920. Yeah, okay, I know that much. And we got 1810. Alright. Rory, did you hear about what's going on in the east? Ah, you meant the railways falling apart, cutting off the grain supply, or how they're so short, or on Shire horses they're using crossbreeds to plow the fields. No, I mean the fighting's gotten even worse out there. Oh, you should worry about this wave. You should worry about this wave of attackers in front of us first, my friend. That's interesting. Is it? It's the same. Okay. And then we got this dispatch here from Mesmer. The Foundation is optimistic about the future of artificial somnambulism. To prove better logistical support for Team Timekeeper, we hope to receive technical report summarizing all relevant experiments carried out by them so far, from the paranoid researcher, Mesmer Jr., to reduce time. You know what, just because this would be fun, let's send all the kids. Let's go, child labor, let's go. There we go. Seems like the Foundation has a sense of humor, wanting to get their hands on artificial somnambulism. It's a diagnostic method at its best, a scientific technique to evaluate mental health. It does not have much to do with what the Arcanists deal with. The fact that they even want this tech just proves how bad things have gotten out there. But I'm not handing over any report. Why? Simple. I don't care for irrational Arcanists. And Sonetto, from Z. The Hawks are inclined to intervene in this war through military means, which will inevitably involve recruitment. We need to act before they do and identify Arcanists who could strengthen the Foundation and show a force. We cannot allow this war to escalate unchecked. From 2 top prodigy, Sonetto. Let's bring on a random selected characters, why not? There we go. From Mr. J from Hague Street is gutsy. I do believe he would accept such a mission. Miss Flutterpage would be a skilled messenger, while Miss Radio would be adept at picking up signals from the battlefield. Seems like Madame Z wants to make contact with these Arcanists before the Hawks get to them, so they don't end up fueling the flames of war. This is all part of the internal power struggle within the Foundation. For the Timekeeper's sake, I should probably keep this quiet. Okay, so that explains why they get their skins. Yeah, we got all entries and then a long way. This is definitely interesting. Sandbox events, there's nothing going on here. Alright, that was definitely interesting. Alright, so before I enter this, there's gonna be a server reset, so I am gonna pause here for a little bit, and I will see you just in a little bit. Hey, I'm back after the server reset, and look what we have here! I think it's from where we're starting the news story. Look at that, we have a destroyed blimp, the flood going in, and I think there's sort of poppies coming in. Wow, that's hell of an imagery right there. Very interesting imagery. I'll say. Or these? We have the bombs here in the air. We have the suitcase with the chair. The chair is always there, which is interesting in these patches. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just all at this, I guess. It's really something. All right. Well, I'll meet you back at the story. Alright, we're here back at the story, and oh boy, look at that. It's, the diorama is on fire. We have Charon here, with a few more guys in the military personnel. So, let's go on ahead and see Old Boots. They once belonged to an unfortunate soul, but perhaps they'll grant you better luck. Oh, they're doing that thing they did in All Quiet in the Western Front, where, after one of the main character's friends died, they took off his boots and gave it to another person. You can just see his face when he recognizes the boots. Yeah, that was a bit of a memory of just how cruel war can be sometimes. I mean, not sometimes. War is just cruel in general. Yep. Oh yeah, trenches, alright. Soldiers lay a corpse on dry wooden planks, making an effort to place their fallen comrades in somewhat resembling a peaceful pose. Their plank formed from dismantled ammo crates has been formed into a makeshift sledge, complete with a small set of wheels. The handler stands resolutely by the body at the edge of the trench, his tattered cloak making him look like part of the Grim Reaper. He kneels, prying off the soldier's dog tags, and pockets the bottom half. Franz Schreier.
This is all we could find. Can you take care of him, Charon?
God damn, look at his square face. That is a face alright.
Natürlich. He will be given a proper burial.
God damn, look at this character. He looks so cool. It really does look like a Grim Reaper. I think this is a French uniform. Or something close like that. I know they used blue in World War One. They changed it a little bit to darker blue because they at the beginning of the war they wore baby blue. That was like I think that was the French. Yeah, that was really visible. So they changed it later. Is that chainmail he has? Yeah, I think that's chainmail over here.
I thought they said this war would end before the winter came.
Technically it would, but not now. An unfamiliar gloom seeps from behind Rudolph's thick glasses, like tears. You know what? It's a miracle your glasses survived this long. Franz lies still, indifferent to the scene. Eirik. Another soldier shoves his way through the small crowd, puffing into frustration, places another leg on the board, completing the set. Damn. Then, without a word, he removes the boots from the corpse's other leg, matching it with another.
Now he'll be ready for the march home. You sure that was Franz's leg?
Oh, just the leg. Oh, okay. The kind-hearted Captain Wilhelm looks at the soldiers in horror.
Better be. I risked my life up there grabbing it. He promised I could have his boots if he got scraped off. Mein Gott. I remember when he said that.
He starts to say something, but swallows it back. The soldiers huddle together in the narrow bend of the trench.
But...
Charon's words come out at a slow drip, seemingly unaware of the conversation around him.
Andreas went missing in the last attack. The body will be impossible to move off the front lines without him.
Oh, you're gonna go into no man's land, are you?
Your pony could pet its worm food.
Oh, your horse. Okay.
Shut up, Erich!
Please, don't worry. There will be somewhere quiet nearby. But it may take a while to find it.
Take your time, Charon. The weather's cool these days.
Wilhelm attempts to pat on Charon's shoulders. Not far away, Major Abernhard Brown and the I think I butchered that name. and the company commander sits on an empty water drum, his eyes fixed coldly on the trench wall ahead. He drops the cigarette butt and stands.
Carol, come here.
Jawohl.
He responds to his superior. Oh, look at that. That is something, isn't it?
You remember Montpey? The town near Aria?
Let's, there we go.
Gewiss. We fought there in the warmth of summer. Our Oberstleutnant died in that battle. You were in charge of a company, until you were injured and sent to recover. There were many graves to be dug, but the days were warm and dry.
It was a hard fight to drive our enemy from that town. A damn good one. Even if our lines have only moved a short distance past it since.
But why this talk of Montpey all of a sudden?
Army Command has decided to attend a parley held by the Foundation in Montpey. Colonel Hirschfelder will be present on behalf of our nation. We've handed it over to the Foundation. They're calling it a safe zone.
Yeah, honestly, if I was the Major, I wouldn't trust that either.
Many hope that peace will come before the winter.
The Major's response is blunt.
The only end to this war I can accept is victory. Total victory over our enemies.
That is a bit unreasonable.
They say we've broken through on the Eastern Front. We only need to push our advantage and they'll collapse. Once we've freed up all that manpower and material, we'll be able to crush our enemies here too.
Alright, so we are in the Western Front here, okay.
We may run ourselves dry of ammo and blood before then, sir. No cries of victory are loud enough to wake the dead.
Winning here is a part of something far bigger than you could understand.
Oh boy, he looks tired. I don't know how they make it, but I think it's the underline because he looks really tired.
Is it? When you returned to the front after your injury, you came with eyes red as a furnace. You wore an old face, a mask of war. You haven't worn that mask in many years, since before our first taste of battle and blood. Our whole class volunteered. Nothing more than schoolboys.
Oh.
We marched obliviously into the killing field. You should rest.
This has to be a reference to All Quiet in the Western Front, because that's basically what happened in the movie. Like, the whole, the main character's, I forget his name. The main character and his entire class volunteered. Like, they were parading around, happy to go into the war. Yeah, it has to be a reference to that movie, or a book. It's also a book. Written, it was actually, that's an interesting thing. It was a book written by actual veterans of World War I, and then the movie was also basically made by veterans of World War I. It was it's an interesting movie. I think it's a must-watch. Really, it's really well made. The Major's already thin lips pressed together into a sharp blade-like line.
Enough with the poem, soldier. I called you with an order. You must go to Montpey. Herr Mühlenberger sent us a package, and I need someone to fetch it for me. I know you'll do your duty for the fatherland, my friend. Take as many bodies with you as you can. We can't leave them rotting in the trenches.
Okay.
Dismissed.
The Major gets up and moves down the trench. I wonder who we're gonna fight in this module.
Montpey looks like it had been a nice little town. Before the war. Now, its old streets and laneways are pocked with craters and crumbling buildings. Cruel reminders of the brutal battles that raged through it.
Oh, we need to press it, okay.
Silent screams still echo to me from its laneways. A reminder that a man who has seen war will only find peace when he is dead and buried.
Huh. The town has seen the worst of the war, but the sudden influx of traffic and activity seems to breathe new life. The streets, barely cleared, are swarming with uniforms, some military, and others checkered grey and white.
Are you looking for help, sir?
His head creaks in the direction of the voice, finding a young woman, likely a medic. Her golden badge marks her as a Foundation employee, but even more striking is the armor layered over her coat.
Hold on, soldier. I'm Krankenschwester Masha. Please show your face so I can verify your identity.
Oh, she has the little, you can't use the Red Cross because it breaks the Geneva Convention. But it's a nice little replacement using the staff with the snake. Yeah, it is interesting. Alright, this is the new character. The new NPC. Marsha.
Guten Tag, Schwester. What lies beneath this mask will not give you the answer you seek. Here, let this serve for identification.
He rummages out of a notebook from his coat, retrieving a folded ID card from within.
Major Eberhard Braun is waiting on a package from Montpellier. He sends his NCO to collect it. He did not say from whom.
Yeah, that's kind of we're gonna have to wander around looking for people. She receives it, studying the card.
I see. Your name is Paula.
Karen. That is the name the soldiers use, and the one you should use as well. The name you see there doesn't belong to this war any longer.
Oh man, you are completely just destroyed by this war, aren't you? You don't even have a name anymore. Only Karen, oh my god, I know who he is. Karen, the one who rides the river Styx.
I've heard your name before.
She returns the document, then scans around as she wrings her hands.
You'll find plenty of packages here. Go ahead and look for whichever one belongs to your Major Braun. But there'll be more paperwork to sign before you can leave with it.
Yeah,
if you're willing to wait, things will get moving again once the parley has finished.
Time is a resource the dead have in abundance.
He looks back at her, his body seemingly almost rooted to the spot.
Are you certain you're alright, soldier?
Yeah, he's not
alright. The war
alright.
has taken its toll, but there's nothing you can do to fix these old wounds. You said that you are a medic, Schwester Marsha. Is that why you ask?
Yes, of course. Ordinarily, I would be at a clinic, but I was asked to lend a hand here.
Where are the dead from your clinic laid to rest?
He reflects on his words.
We don't have any yet, by the grace of God. Though, I don't expect that to remain the case.
Oh yeah, that definitely is not gonna happen.
There's a bare slope just outside of town. I noticed it when we first arrived here. It could serve that purpose for someone to die.
That is good to hear.
That someone might die?
Yeah, no, that's not it. The delayed reply leads to misunderstanding.
No. The slope. A quiet place is needed. Many of us from the front lines could find rest there.
You mean your brothers in arms?
All who need burial are my brothers in arms, though they may have once fought on different sides.
Yeah, we're all just people in the end.
Should there be any in your clinic that need it, they will find rest there too. In a coffin under a marker to remember their place as is fitting, if you will allow it.
So be it. You're offering them more decency than most others would. I'll show you the spot.
Forest outside the safe zone. The outskirts of Montpellier. Dense woods conceal most obvious traces, yet small sounds are amplified.
Who's there?
Oh
You've
boy.
run late.
Oh boy.
I barely made it. This whole area is under heavy guard.
Look at that. The soldier squints, eyes narrowing at the grey-blue uniformed figure ahead.
Where's Hector? He never mentioned you. Give me the countersign.
He raises his weapon, framing the stranger in his sights.
Did you hear me? Who the hell are you?
Yet his target is in phase.
2 paths lie ahead for you.
What are you talking about?
In one, you lead me to your commander. In the other,
you die. She lowers her rifle and bows her head in a motion almost like prayer. It stuns the soldier for a moment.
You are led into perdition.
Someone shot someone. Oh, that's the fight? Alright. Oh, we actually are made to use her. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, she's blood tinged. Oh, right, of course. That's why I wanted her I wonder because the Nautica support. Battlefield effect. Revealed. Decreased damage taken, reduction in losing revealed against the set facade. Okay. Oh, I know that this song is so good. This one song was from the trailer. It's so good. I love this song. Holy hell! Look at that. It's melancholic. It's depressing. It really is just World War I all over, huh?
Target locked down. I have seen to the heart of you. A shot hit.
Interesting.
The
Okay.
enemies of peace shall be stamped out. A worthy victory, but the fight is far from over.
I need to. Okay, now this looks more like the French uniform. I think he was the German. Yeah, this baby blue is the one they used for the French uniform in World War One. The final gunshot rings through. Oh shit, that was me. Rings through the thick forest and fades away. She crouches, retrieving a pouch from the fallen enemy. In the massive documents and maps, she finds a note she needs.
Condition. Parley. Hirschfelder.
Oh man, is she gonna interfere? After reading she looks northeast. Beyond the tree line, lie the ruins of Montpag. Oh, barely made it there. And then again, the CGs from main chapters do show up in the atlas, so I really don't need to make screenshots, but I do like taking screenshots. And what's this? Mass wishes. Rumors, entertainment, seemingly trivial on deeply meaningful outpourings. Being stuck in recovery is boring, but at least it keeps you from getting shot in the battlefield. By the time your knee gets better, that damn war might finally be over, assuming I make it, which is a strange thing to say. My first stop would be to come see you. Maybe if we're lucky we could even go home together. Let me share the recent news. The soldier that everyone claims came back from the dead. Whether that's true or people invented the story doesn't really matter to the officers. He has been reassigned to the front as a sergeant under Major Brown. Why would he accept such a posting? Why even go back to the front at all? I know your mind would be swimming with those questions, but nobody can figure out his motives. He turned down a safe position with the press bureau, but has refused to pick up a rifle again. His only interest is retrieving bodies of the fallen from the field. Can you believe that? Personally, I'd rather be a dress-up press puppet over ducking artillery shells any day of the week, even if it means encouraging young men to march to their deaths. My god. Something. As I write this, it finally dawns on me. I've always known why he refused them after all. I just never thought anyone would have the courage to make that choice. Interesting. Alright, strategic box again. Irene. Manus Vindicte spotting the cause unspeakable chaos and war in this era. To oppose them, we need to form an army of our own. I believe your convictions will lead to lend us to our strength. Knight of Hate Street. Matilda, okay, we got these two, that's fine, really. One. There we go. To be honest, I didn't feel much connection to the Foundation at first, but they're doing the right thing. It's where Paulina once chose to go. Working with them is 100 times better than brawling with scummy gangsters in alleyways. My Bowie knife's greatest purpose is to slit the throats of Manus Vindicte and to help folks when they need it, so if this job's means protecting the innocent, count me in. Yeah, figured Jay would be the one to leap out at war, huh? Dressed in rough approximation of soldier's garb, Karen collects his fallen comrades across the battlefield. One warm thought burns under his cold skin, as the war may be soon over. Oh, we got a ton of things here. Let me see. This one we don't have anything. This we have a lot of things. Foundation. Barley Tea Shift today. A young woman in grayish blue soldier uniform enters the forest outskirts of the Montpag safe zone. The soldier waiting there grows suspicious and confronts her, wanting to be killed instantly. He carries a map pouch containing intelligence and, most importantly, arrival time. Exactly what she came for. Yeah. Manus Army. A soldier slips past the Foundation surveillance and makes his way into the forest outside the safe zone. It's clear he is carrying out secret mission, with orders with suspicious objectives. When he arrives at the planned meeting point, he does not find the ally he expected. Instead, he comes face to face with a woman radiating murderous intent. The encounter ends quickly, with the soldier fatally struck before he has a chance to defend himself. The attacker then retrieves the pouch it has been carrying. Marcia. I'm Nurse Marcia. Marcia is a medic from the Foundation, runs into Karen as he arrives in the safe zone to collect a personal package from his commander. During their talk, Karen raises concern about the lack of proper burial places for fallen soldiers. After hearing this, Marcia recalls a spot just outside the safe zone to decide to go there together. The name you see does not belong to this war any longer. Karen sees it as his duty to collect his fallen comrades and handle the barriers. After the war intensifies, bodies pile up. With his horse, Andreas, missing, the work grows harder. His superior sends him to the safe zone to fetch a package, and so he makes his way to Montpas. There, Karen meets a Foundation medic named Marcia. She tells him of a nearby hill that could serve as a graveyard and offers to take him there. Alright. That's interesting and all. Let's go in. I think should be enough. Let's see. We can carry on a little bit more. Battle of the Birds. We got, figured Lilia would be with us. Stiletto and Verton. We're going into a car. Let's hope it doesn't crash. Those who claim the pen is mightier than the sword rarely seem to live by their words. Oof. Harsh word. Guessing this is the Dove and the Hawks then.
Are you sure you won't come with me, Capitan?
After a long rest, Lilia readies up for her next mission.
Admiral Som assigned this mission to you personally, not the whole team. Besides, Madame Z asked me to stay in the headquarters.
Isn't it going to be boring waiting around here? The Storm Reformation Directive said Team Timekeeper isn't subject to the Foundation's orders. We can go wherever we want.
Yeah.
Yet it also says the Timekeeper is still bound by Madame Z's orders, Lilia.
Yeah. It's a loophole.
So frustrating.
Reality slams up against her freedom-loving impulses.
I thought I'd finally be able to show you what things are really like out on the steppe. It's going to be a view to remember.
We'll have other chances.
Yeah, I suppose a view like that doesn't change much no matter what era it is. Anyway, any idea when they're going to set you loose again?
I think it will have to wait until after the tension clears.
What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard about the doves and the hawks?
We got birds now? Nah, I just got back from vacation. Let me guess. Same thing as ever. Politics. Go on. Just tell me enough so I know who to blast if someone kidnaps Vertin again.
Good on you, Lilia.
Simply put, the committee has split into two factions on the Foundation's course of action. The Doves and the Hawks.
Yeah.
The Doves insist on seeking peace through diplomacy, hoping to secure advantages in the post-war political landscape.
Uh-huh. And the Hawks?
They believe that the governments we're dealing with have been infiltrated too deeply by Manus Vindicte, so diplomacy is off the table.
Okay,
they
I
want
see.
to take more direct action by arresting any high-ranking military and political figures suspected of collaborating with the Manus.
I don't think that's gonna work all that well, really.
Really? I would have never thought we'd do something like that. Efficient, the kind of plan I like, but also like it could be the mother of all messes.
Yeah, that's exactly. Good. And horribly.
Precisely. That's why the Doves prevailed, at least for now.
That is until the plan fails or something like that. Lilia shakes her head. She has enough of politics for one day.
Complicated. So what side are you on, Capitan?
I'm not on any side.
Yeah, figured. Departure time. She mounts her SU-01BE.
No matter then. I'm on your side.
Well, at least we have a good old Lilia as an ally. I do wonder where Juvis is in all of this.
That's Korova.
With a sharp roar, the flying broom shoots out in blasts of air, and soon enough, the seated pilot vanishes into the clouds. I do think we're gonna have to choose a side eventually, Vertin. I don't think this is something you can keep quiet about.
People are dying out there. We have to reduce the number of decision makers. We can't afford any delays.
What does that mean, Constantine?
I need all the faction leaders to reach an agreement before the committee meeting starts.
That's why Petra and Irenai were here.
Yes, it was not an easy task to persuade Irenai, but we did it.
Doesn't seem like he's happy about it, though.
Good. but I'm not on either side. It seems like there's no need for me to stay. Why are you keeping me around?
I have my reasons, as I'm sure you expect.
Right, so it wasn't Madame Z who gave the order, it was Constantine who gave the order to Madame Z, and now Madame Z has to basically, Vertin is indirectly under the supervision of Constantine.
The Storm Reformation Act won't keep you and your team secure forever, Vertin. The final result of this meeting, whatever it is, will change many things. That may mean more latitude and resources for your team. Then again, it could mean the exact opposite. Anyway, if you intend to seize anything from this opportunity, you'll need to stay until the meeting's over.
Okay. So that's why we're stuck here.
Time to go, Sonetto.
Where? To the
Quite
meeting?
the takeoff. That must have been Lieutenant Lilia, wasn't it?
Oh, it's the red-head guy from the last patch. I forgot his name. There he is. She turns, and a red-haired man enters the frame. You know what? This game really does like the redheads. In this patch, if you see Karen Zai too, he also has red hair. We got Sonetto, we got Barcarola, we have him. There's a lot of redheads in this game.
Have I got it right, Timekeeper?
You have.
You must be Mr. Creyas.
Creyas.
The captain of the 12.
Seems you're already acquainted then.
I've read the report on the Antarctic operation. Your name was mentioned.
Creyas nods to Sonetto and thanks him for adopting a more guarded expression.
I've been reading up on you. Just a few choice selections from your after-action reports before our Antarctic expedition. Seems we have you and your team to thank for thwarting many a wicked scheme, hatched by Manus Vindicte in previous storms. Shame we couldn't put a stop to Arcana's revival, too. Now look at the dog's breakfast of an era we stepped into.
The communication request comes through at that exact moment. Creyas is about to speak again, but lets it go.
I do hope we'll have the chance to cooperate more closely in the future. Feel free to call on me if you find yourself in need, Timekeeper.
Thank you, Mr. Creyas. I'm afraid further introductions will have to wait. We're called elsewhere.
The brief encounter ends. Creyas remains where he is, pressing his communicator.
Speak.
I passed along our intel about Manus Vindicte's possible infiltration of the safe zone. Anyone's guess if they're going to do a damn thing about it. And Marsha was seen leaving the safe zone with an odd-looking German soldier.
Any idea where she's heading?
I kept my distance. Didn't want to risk exposure.
Oh no, they're gonna think Marsha is the traitor, really?
Should I have any concerns about it?
Whatever he is, I don't get the impression he's with Manus.
Yeah, I think he's just actually concerned about burying bodies, just that.
From the lines, started a conversation, and just like that, they started walking away. You're jumping at shadows, Chris. Ever since Antarctica, it seems like you've been imagining phantom oil stains on everyone we meet.
I mean, can you blame him? He leaves the remark unanswered. On the other hand, it's a clear directive.
All the same, keep an eye on her.
And take my eyes off the town. What about searching for those infiltrators?
The Foundation has enough security on site to keep things in check.
You never know.
Yeah, right. Let's just hope those Hafergrains can do their job. Haven't Merrill and Paravian been transferred to HQ?
I hope you weren't expecting a hand. I need them for my field mission as soon as our application is approved.
Still waiting for that? They haven't learned to trust you yet?
Focus on your mission, Yemelai.
Oh.
Not many of us have any real idea what it's like to view the trenches from above. But in my haunted dreams and flashes of imagination, I picture them as claw marks. I keep returning to that thought over and over again. The image of some terrible monster ripping the earth apart with its claws. Then we hide, trembling like maggots in the wounds it leaves behind.
Graveyard.
Here.
Charon stops, staring over at the woods, only just beginning to advance on a slope that bears the scars of trench work and artillery.
It is quiet enough. But the dead may come to outnumber the empty lodgings below.
I wouldn't have thought the dead mind having neighbors. The real trouble is how far it is from the clinic.
He lets his gaze drift from the hills to Masha, settling on her armor.
There is something about you. A contradiction lying under cloth and steel.
I know what you want to ask. Yes, I was a knight once.
Oh, interesting. She preempts the question, one she learned to expect.
Like other arcanists, I was enlisted in a special unit and sent to the front as soon as the war started.
I see.
This armor is only a habit. I'm a medic now. It's not much for protection. Modern bullets go through steel this thin like paper. But I want to remember.
Only in death does the duty end. Yet you live again with the Foundation.
Noch eine deiner Fragen? Diesmal werde ich dir keine Antwort geben.
He stumbles at her retort, like a clumsy soldier stuck in mud.
There was no ill intent. The ways of this war do not fall upon your shoulders. Our path is not chosen, nor can it be escaped. The end to our war is found in the grave.
I know. Death shouldn't be the only way a soldier like you can find peace.
Masha glances back. The view of Monpak is blocked by a dense forest.
I'm needed back at the clinic.
And there is work to be done here. Please, hear this apology. You have chosen a noble path.
Alright, alright. So Masha was a knight, huh? Inside the safe zone, the first round of talks is concluded. Colonel Hitchfinder, that was definitely not the right way to say that, exits the building, draped in Foundation banners. Adjutant officer flanks him tightly, like a remora swimming beside a shark.
This meeting is over.
His aide drapes a coat over his shoulders. The colonel's mood is sour. His eagerness to end the talks is obvious. Commissioner Pedra follows him a respectful distance, maintaining proper decorum.
Our proposal really is in everyone's best interest. Please, give it a bit more thought, Colonel.
Our best interest, yeah? You have failed to convince me. All I see is the insistence that we pretend this war is not going in our favor.
Oh, I see.
And I will have no more of these ridiculous conspiracies concerning Manus Vindicte. Our war and our victory have nothing to do with this terrorist organization, or cult as it may be. The decisions of His Imperial Majesty's government will only align with a rational assessment of the facts at hand.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy to convince them of Manus and stuff like that.
We fully understand your concerns.
Words without action.
Would you at least consider a temporary truce? Keep your forces at the front, but halt all active military operations.
Nah, I don't think he's doing that. He's convinced he's gonna win, so he's not doing that, right?
There are two sides to every truce, Herr Negotiator. Our enemy has yet to show any hint of sincerity.
Okay, let me go back. The military delegates enter the car, idling roadside.
You are referring to the assassinations.
Do these Schweinehunde have any honor, sending their snipers after our high rank?
And of course, time freezes. A bloom of crimson explodes from the colonel's neck. Staccato heartbeat thumps in rising crescendo and meets with the distinct booming crack of a rifle.
Oh, what the?
Time melts back into motion, shouts erupt, feet thunder, weapons fire off at shadows. Petra, who yell, feels something yank at his collar, and the pull growing stronger.
Take cover, Mr. Pedra!
Soldiers dive forward, they're falling off the surface.
Scharfschütze!
Chaos drowns out all else.
Sanitäter! Der Oberst wurde getroffen! Wir brauchen einen Sanitäter!
Los,
bring den Oberst in die Klinik!
The first death of the clinic is gonna be the colonel. Oh man. Of course Sentinel had to come in and ruin everything we had. Well, that sure is something. Alright, let's take a look at the stock where we end today's episode. Before assigning crucial tasks to your subordinates, it is essential to go through background checks. 12. Squad roster copy. Paravian. Beagle. Okay. Age. Oh, 19-year-old. Oh no. Okay, it's a human. I just. Okay, that would be impressive. A 19-year-old dog. Background. Graduated from Xeno Arms Academy, served as vigil officers within the Vigils Bureau, under the direct command of Kreos, and contributed to the resolution of multiple critical cases. Later transferred to the 12th Squad. Most devoted member of Kreos Circle, he combines passion and bravery with concerning level of idealism. His squad's morale would undoubtedly suffer if that loyalty were betrayed. Yermolai Hound, age 37, race human, background civilian, previously brought into Vigil's Bureau via Kreos' personal recommendation. Serves as a Vigil officer and participates in several classified operations. Later transferred to the 12th Squad. His extended criminal background, it's no surprise that Kreos kept him in a tight leash. I wonder when to be the one to decide his call sign. Meryl, Blackbird, age 16, race Arcanist. Background. A Storm Orphan taken by the Foundation and educated at SPDM, and upon graduation, invited by Kreos to intern at the Vigil's Bureau. Later transferred to 12th Squad. SPDM, he's never had so much patience for rule following. Seems like Kreos knows 12 needs arcane talent, though judging by her grades, his standards aren't exactly standing. P.S. Leave a few recruitment slots open for 12. Okay. And this one. Flexible review. There's room for flexibility when conducting reviews. Lieutenant Lilia's escape during São Paulo incident was facilitated by Moldir, a key figure among the rebel forces. For full details, see the appendix containing the report submitted by Lieutenant Lilia. Alright, we still don't know what became of Moldir and stuff. Following the completion of Xeno's Arms Academy internal restructuring, we have initiated a thorough review of its special personnel to clarify the circumstances surrounding the rebellion to prevent another incident. Under these circumstances, it is advised that Lieutenant Lilia remain at the Foundation headquarters to further investigation rather than joining Team Timekeeper's Australian deployment. So that's why she wasn't at the Uluru Games, huh? This month's interrogation transcripts are included as attachments. This month's interrogations show Lieutenant Lilia's growing impatience with the process, though she continues to provide necessary cooperation when comparing statements from Xeno Special Personnel files with interrogation records. There are still multiple inconsistencies that require further verification. This month's interrogation transcripts are included as attachments. Conclusions: no further actions recommended on Lieutenant Lilia's file. Summary: none. This review has been terminated unexpectedly, and I must emphasize that no additional explanation will be provided regarding this decision. I append this note solemnly to remind all reviewing officers that your responsibility ends with following the directives. Nothing else matters. Your dedication during these 2 months process is appreciated. This document will be securely disposed of following initial internal distribution. Alright. Let's see, this, we have, do we have anything new for this? I don't think we do, but let's take a look. We do, actually. Foundation Investigator Note 1. During the assassination in the safe zone is regrettable. Based on current findings, we determined there are no failures in our security protocols. Still, we intend to pursue the suspect and further study their methods so far so we can improve safeguarding and prevent future incidents. There are no ill intent. The weight of this war will not fall upon our shoulders. Led by Marcia, Karen arrives at the hill she spoke of. Curious about her past, he prepares to ask, but she reveals it first. She was once a knight fighting in the war. Karen apologizes for his careless words, and then the two part ways. Let me see. Okay, so there's multiple nodes here. Okay, I see what it is. Verton. Upon hearing Lily has been sent to the Eastern Front, the Timekeeper and Sonetto came to see her off. When the topic of Dove-Hawk dispute came up, Lily expressed disinterest, then invited Verton to join her, longing to see the vast eastern grassland with her own eyes. Currently, the Timekeeper's team is grounded, but due to recent shifts inside the Foundation, she may be able to win the more operation rights. Outside the office, the Timekeeper met with the captain of 12th Squad, Kreos, for the first time. He seems interested in establishing a deeper cooperation. Yeah, and Kreos himself. Feel free to call me if you find yourself in need, Timekeeper. Walking through the Foundation headquarters corridor, Chris, the captain of the 12, has his first encounter with Verton. He has heard of her before the mission to Antarctica and is now seeking a chance to speak with her directly, hoping they might work together. He seems especially drawn to her unique role as a timekeeper. After the brief meeting, he receives a report from one of his squad members, Yermolai, about the unusual activity from Mass Vindicte. Chris quickly orders his team into action, though he is unable to join them until the field request is officially approved. Alright, and that is all she wrote. Alright everyone, that's gonna be it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Reverse 1999. Ciao.